Okay, so I realized I forgot to record this with audio, so I'm just recording over a screen recording I already did. So this is how you make a sprite sheet in Procreate. First things first, you're just going to just make sure you've got all your frames right, and then you're going to take a brush that is exactly 1 pixel and just mark out the corners of your canvas. These are just going to be guides for later. You don't have to do this. I just like to do it to make sure it's exact. And you're just going to do that for all of your frames. I'm just going to skip through this because I did it manually instead of copy pasting. And then what you're going to do, you see my animation down there is 5 frames. So you're going to take the canvas size that you have. This is 64 by 64. And you're just going to multiply that by whatever number of frames you get. So for me, 5 frames, 64 by 64. I'm changing the length of this canvas then to 320 pixels. And you'll see me do that right here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to turn on your drawing guide. And I had it already set up like this, but you're going to set your grid size to whatever the size of your original sprite was. So for me, that's 64 by 64. And you're just going to want to make sure it lines up with the edges of your canvas. Roughly how it looks like it would cut it up in Unity. It doesn't have to be exact. That's what the pixel markers are for. Then you're going to take whatever frame you want to go first. Just, have them set up in the order that you want to have them set up. And then you're going to turn on snapping in your transform just to make it a little faster. And you're just going to move those sprites along to generally match up with those boxes and make sure your pixels are lined up to make sure they're exactly the right width apart that they need to be. And then you can just see me do this really fast. Then I'm double checking the pixels, making sure they're not overlapping, making sure they're not too big, turning off the background so it's transparent, and then just removing my little pixel guides. And yeah, that's how you make a sprite sheet in Procreate.